Happy New Year's. We're here with you again. We took a week off, thought that we would share with our family and friends and close associates. And again, I just want to thank our producer, Mr. Rick Clear, for being here with us throughout the number of years that we've been producing this program, SCLC Today. I just want to remind you, we cannot forget about the importance of getting our shots as well as the booster in terms of not only COVID-19, but the Omicron variant that's really going to be with us for a while. And to wear your mask. Ladies and gentlemen, wearing the mask makes all of the difference. We were just sitting here talking about in other countries when they are not as equipped and have the luxury that we have here in America in terms of our vaccines and the booster and all of this. Even though politically we have a big divide because of some leadership that we had from the previous administration telling people not to get the shot. But guess what? The leadership of the previous administration got the shot. And I just don't understand for the life of me why we can't lead the world, not only this country, in doing the right thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in a very diabolical society, which means that the devil is loose. Evenness is still around. But as we progress and as we do what is humanly right and also dealing with the Christian aspect, we are of God and we trust nation. The Christian way is to help our fellow brothers and sisters. That's where we are. I want to thank none other than attorney, federal public defender, Ms. Kelly Henry, who defended Purpose Pain in terms of the Purpose Pain campaign, who gave us a great documentation of enhancing what we do in terms of helping folks. Talking about helping folks, Attorney Kelly Henry sent a note saying that, actually a text in the form of a letter saying that she appreciated what the SCLC did. And what I want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, is nothing like getting in front of folks. When we met with the district attorney who was pursuing this case on Purpose Pain, none other than District Attorney Amy Wyrick of Shelby County, Memphis, Tennessee. We must realize you cannot supplant, you cannot substitute the healing aspect of getting in front of people. It was a lot of work for many of people who collaborated. That's why I keep talking about collaboration. Not only did we do what we're supposed to have done in asking for the elimination or the removal of Purpose Pain from death row. He was removed from death row, and he was supposed to be executed this past December, just a few days ago. And because of the healing process and because of the legal representation of the lead attorney in her own right, none other than Attorney Kelly Henry, and also the Tennessee legislature, who made it retroactively in terms of being in a position that Mr. Purpose Pain was in, that he would be removed from death row. Won't go into too much deepness of that. We'll talk about that a long time. It will make the history books. Thanks again to the legal representation of the Public Defender's Office, the Federal Public Defender's Office, and none other than Attorney Kelly Henry, also the Tennessee legislature, and my good friend, Representative Hardaway, who called me a few days ago and commending SCLC for standing with them. It was not one particular organization or one particular individual. It was collaboratively worked out that we saved this man's life. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the fight continues because we have to exonerate him. But guess what? He would not be killed. He would not be eliminated through an executive order in terms of his execution. It has been removed. Thank God for that. I want to talk about 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot of work to do. 2022 We must get the vote out. We know that we're back to Jim Crow. I keep telling you, the Pre-Clearance Act in terms of the federal government, we got to have the intervention of the federal government. And we want President Biden to also get involved more than being enthusiastically talking about what African Americans and people of color have done for him being in office. We need to restore the 1965 Voter Rights Act and the infrastructurally of eliminating the gerrymandering that's taking place and putting all people of color in a box. This must be removed. We cannot allow this. But it only happened because of June 25th, 2013. I never forget it. We were outside of the U.S. Supreme Court when we was pleading and begging for them not to gut Section 4 and Section 5 of the 1965 Voter Rights Act. And talking to our chairman of the board, Dr. Bernard Lafayette, the other day, he said, Steele, that's what we fought for in the Civil Rights Movement was the 1965 Voter Rights Act more than anything. That freed us and the rest of the world. And now we got to do it again. And I question the fact, why aren't we more motivated and more verbal in our communication opportunities? People who are responsible in political positions must speak out and speak the truth. We have gone back to Jim Crow. We're not free anymore. And guess what? None other than, and I'm going to paraphrase Mrs. Coretta Scott King, who said in her own eloquency, in her verbiage, in a meeting, in speeches that I heard her say that in every generation, you will lose something that's connected to the freedom movement of people and what we have accomplished. In every generation, you will lose freedom, but in every generation, you must regain it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's where we are today. We lost it again, but we must regain it and never lose it again. But you don't rest on your laurels because someone is always there to take it away from you. Have a great day. Have a great year. This has been the SCLC Today program. God bless you.